Hello and good evening. Today it is Sunday, December 12th, 2021. And for this video today, I want to discuss an observation I made watching the Florida Panthers Colorado Avalanche game. Now, if you're wondering, if your first guess is, oh, look at what's on the helmets now. No, this is actually not what I will be discussing today, even though I will acknowledge it because the sun palm tree hockey stick logo is one of the best secondary logos in hockey, in my opinion, in the NHL at least. And it looks amazing. And if they're not going to put it on their uniform right now, at least it's on the helmet. I'll give the Panthers a bit of credit for that because I'll take this logo on the helmet over a corporate ad like they had last season any day. But if I had my way, the Panthers would either go back to their original uniforms or go to their reverse retro full-time or a red jersey based on the reverse retro design, basically a red flip of their reverse retro and a matching away with this logo on the shoulders, again, where it should be in my opinion. But anyways, that is not what I'm discussing today. The observation that I want to discuss today is probably something that 99.9% of hockey fans would either A, not notice, or B, could care less about. But for me, when I saw this, it's been on my mind since I saw it about a half an hour to an hour ago now as I'm filming this. But it caught my eye and I thought I'd do a video about it because I find it to be such an interesting little observation that I thought I wanted to do a video about because I'm very interested to know if this has actually happened. But look at the number here on Reinhart's jersey. When the Panthers first switched to Adidas in the 2017-18 season alongside the rest of the National Hockey League, the Panthers were one of multiple NHL teams, including the Blue Jackets, the Oilers, and the Vegas Golden Knights, who decided to elect to use perforated numbers on their jerseys. If you look here at the numbers here on the shot here of Reinhart's jersey, I don't see any perforations on the numbers, which I find really interesting, and this is what I'm wondering. Now, for the record, I just want to make it clear that I very well could be wrong, and maybe I'm just not seeing them, but I'm wondering if for the 2020-21 season, the Florida Panthers have decided to drop their perforated numbers in favor of standard non-perforated numbers. Standard numbers, no dimples, no holes in them. The perforations are the little pixels in there that look like little holes, and they're supposed to be designed to make the number kits a little bit lighter on the jersey. But I'm wondering if the Panthers have dropped them. And truth is, I'm going to be honest, if the Panthers have actually dropped their perforated numbers, I couldn't be happier. Truth is, for the record, I don't like the perforated numbers on most number kits at all, especially number kits that are more traditional, that elect to use a more traditional number kit, like a block font or something like the Panthers number font, which is relatively traditional for the most part. For example, teams like the Oilers and the Vegas Golden Knights, I do not like their decision to insist on perforated numbers. But I also noticed last season with the reverse retro program that was league-wide, I believe only the Vegas Golden Knights used perforated numbers. Even the Dallas Stars and the Columbus Blue Jackets, who both use perforated numbers still, I'm pretty sure the Stars use perforated numbers. Please feel free to correct me if I'm wrong. But I believe both teams, even though they have perforated numbers, I'm 99% sure that neither team used perforated number kits on their reverse retro designs. So here's a look at the Panthers' numbers in recent seasons until this season. Like, for example, if you look at the shoulder numbers here, you can see the little pixelations in them. You can see the little bit of white color of the jersey underneath those numbers because they've been perforated, and they've had little holes put in the numbers to obviously try and make them more lightweight. So you can see the little pixels here, eh? So now, I'm going to pull up a photo here, and I'm very curious to know if maybe I'm right and maybe they have dropped the perforated numbers. So here's a photo of Aaron Ekblad's letter and number kit on the back of his jersey. What do you see? I don't see any little photos of pixelations on the number. Now, obviously, I know this isn't the best quality going from a photo on my computer here to my cell phone, but I don't see any noticeable perforations on the back of it on his number. So I'm just going to see if I can't pull up some other photos here. to try and show you viewers what I'm trying to convey here in this video, and I find it interesting. But here, I'll show you a photo here. This is from their game on December 10th, a couple days ago in Arizona. Now, if you notice this player's numbers, Maxime Mamine, I don't really see perforations on his numbers. Now, I know, once again, that's kind of a grainy shot, and I apologize for that. I'm just going to see if I can't pull up another photo. Here's a better one. Let me just see if I can't get a better shot of it here. Let's see. I apologize for the delay. I just want to try and zoom it in just so we can get a better, more clear shot of it, because I want to do my best to see if we can't get a better look at those numbers. But do you notice that those numbers don't look perforated? Now, obviously, here, I apologize for this. The photo is not the best quality. But if you look, it looks like they don't have perforated numbers, which is interesting. Let's see. So I can get that. I can pull that off. Okay. Is there any other ones? Okay, I'll skip that for now. Here's a photo that I also want to show you, viewers, from 8 days ago on December 4th, 2021, when the Florida Panthers were playing the St. Louis Blues, and they were home in Florida. Now, you look at the number 7 on Gudas's jersey. I don't see any perforations. Now, you look at Jonathan Huberdeau's number 11. Once again, I don't see any perforations. I mean, if they've actually elected to drop the perforated number kits entirely, I'm all for it. Truth is, that's one thing that's been a bit of a disappointment for me when it comes to the Adidas jerseys. I don't like the dimpled numbers. I don't like the dimpled shoulders. Now, obviously, I'm one of the pickiest guys when it comes to nitpicking the Adidas jerseys, and I know a lot of people think they're cool, but honestly, folks, I don't like those perforated numbers. So to me, I'm kind of excited about this, because it actually looks like maybe, just maybe, they might have dropped their perforated numbers. And I would be curious if anybody knows for a fact that they have. Please, I insist, let me know. If they're still using the perforated numbers, please let me know, because I'm curious to know. But here, I'll show you this photo here. This is from the Florida Panthers game-worn team shot. But you see here, Weegar's jersey here, and this was from the 2020 qualifying round, by the way. Notice all these little pixelations on the numbers, eh? Where, if we go back to my little screenshot here on my television, I don't see any white pixelations here. I just don't. Maybe it's my eyes. Maybe it's my terrible quality screenshot there on my television too. But I wonder if Florida has actually gone ahead and elected to drop the perforated number kits with their new prime green jerseys. Because we know that the National Hockey League has switched to the new Adidas prime green jerseys, which are meant to be more eco-friendly by being made, at least partially made, with recycled plastics, which is awesome. But yeah, so I found that really interesting. I know I've gone back and forth trying to find some decent photos here for you, the viewers, to see. But here, I'll show one more. Okay, maybe I won't bother with that one there or that one. Sorry guys, it's kind of hard to pick out good photos out of the ones that I've found here, but I'll show you this last photo here. I know obviously with white numbers it's harder to see perforations, but you would think you would see a little bit more of a pixelation or some red dots on the numbers on the shoulders here of the players in this photo, but I don't see it. So I'm wondering, did the Panthers drop their perforated numbers? So actually here, one more thing, I lied. Sorry, but I just want to make sure that I show this to you, the viewers, so that you can look at the perforated numbers and look at the photos and judge for yourselves. But as you can see here, you can definitely, okay, maybe I'm sorry, guys, for going back and forth, but I just want to make sure I do this properly and give you guys the best quality photos that I can. But when you look at that there, you can see those perforations on this Jonathan Huberdeau jersey. Obviously, I mean, you can see them there, eh? But, I mean, also, the alternate captain patches, I don't think ever got the perforation treatment. But that jersey there is a game worn used on October 6th, 2017. And you can see the perforations there, once again, as clear as day. Where if you look at a photo such as, here, let's see. Okay, these are not the best quality photos here, but I apologize. But when you look at a photo like, say, this one here, I don't see any perforations. So if the Florida Panthers have actually elected to drop their perforated numbers, which I think they have, please feel free to comment below and let me know to confirm that. Number 2, if I am wrong and they are still using perforated numbers, feel free to correct me. But once again, I'll go back to this photo here of Reinhart's jersey. But to me, it looks like the Panthers have dropped their perforated numbers. I mean, if they did, I'm all for it. I'm not a fan of the perforated numbers. I don't like the look of the little pixels in the numbers, especially on semi-traditional or traditional block font number kits like the Oilers and the Panthers use, and Vegas. But yeah, this caught my eye tonight when I was watching the Panthers Avalanche game. And I'm quite fascinated by it, and I'd like to know if maybe they have dropped the perforated numbers. If they have, let me know. If they still are using them, feel free to correct me. But with that, folks, I'm going to try and keep this video short. So feel free to comment below. And would you prefer the Panthers drop the perforated numbers? I know if this is the case, I'm all for it. I'm not going to lie. But anyways, with that, I will call this video a wrap at this point. Feel free to comment below, and until next time, take care, and as always, bye for now.